We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and I'm bringing you the next episode of MLB Power Pros. I'm going to try to finish Season Mode today, but I have no guarantees because we got to go through the entire postseason because, let's be real, it's August 21st. We currently sit at 81 wins. The only way for us to not make the playoffs is if we lose the remaining 39 of our games. And I very much doubt we're going to do that because, I very much doubt we're going to do that. We are doing pretty good. Last game, if I'm not mistaken, was against the Tigers. And, let's see, 20-2. We did have a pretty wild game against the Tigers off screen, apparently, 14-15. I'm guessing our bullpen blew it. And we've pretty much just been slowly but surely coasting along, winning series. We haven't been sweeping series, but we've been winning series a lot since pretty much the start of the month. We did lose to Seattle, but I mean, I don't think that series was really relevant since I don't think Seattle's really going to be much of a threat to us going forward. In fact, let's take a look at them standings. It is currently the only playoff spots truly up for grabs right now are our division, because we have a 5-game lead over the Angels, and then the wild card, which the White Sox are currently battling the Angels for. We do not fight the Angels anymore, but we will play a couple of games against the White Sox going forward. So for the rest of the year, we're going to have this game against Toronto, a home game against Baltimore, a home game against the White Sox, and then probably clincher day whenever we clinch our division or our playoff spot, whenever that would be. Maybe in Oakland or Kansas City. Maybe Kansas City, because maybe we owe Kansas City a good thrashing. But today we are in Toronto playing the Blue Jays, which should be a very interesting game. All right, so let's see. We got Brett Myers on the mound for us, our big mid-season acquisition, who's been playing like dog shit. So isn't that fun? But don't worry, guys. I think we got this. Especially since, we'll let Ryan Church bat it. We haven't seen Church in a while. But I am going to give our big bat, Mike Piazza, the day off. And we'll let the man, the myth, the legend, the Marcus, the Tims get some at-bats in. That's kind of important. Mainly because I believe Gustavo Chacin, who I believe is the pitcher for the Blue Jays today, is left-handed. And I want to have as many of our right-handers get some at-bats in today. In fact, you know what? Let's let Lou Ford get a start today, too. I'd say Scott Spezio, but apparently Scott Spezio is terrible against lefties. So, I don't know I guess I don't know what I was thinking going for him when I could have gotten another piece for our bench, but whatever. This was the really weird period for the Blue Jays in their history. For starters, they had this logo, which they no longer use. In fact, during this whole time when they used this logo, they were known as a very mediocre team. They weren't terrible, but they were never good. The closest they came to the playoffs was 2006, where they were in second place in the AL East after the Red Sox had a bad year. But even then, they were so far behind the Yankees, it wasn't even funny.
Playing first base.
They have a talented roster. It's just the fact that they never had the
playing center field,
pieces needed to get over the hump. And that's just their lot in life. Similarly to Seattle, they wasted a lot of talent over the years.
Starting for the Blue Jays is Chacin.
Yep, Chacin. Ooh, another 8 ERA start. All right, I think this is going to be where Marcus Tims has a field day. As you can see, he's been having a ball the last few months. He's at 18 home runs right now. That is disgusting. Another thing we should be on the lookout for, and I popped up.
He caught it. One away.
Another thing to look forward to in this game is to see Timmy, because Timmy's on the verge of stealing 100 bases.
He got it
for the year, which is interesting.
Ryan Church.
All right, Churchy.
Here we go, the first pitch. Hit the first pitch.
And everyone swung first pitch, but only Ryan Church got on with a hit.
Church gets a base hit to right field.
Yeah, look at that. 444 batting average.
Marcus Thames has been in top form as a batter this season.
Spotty
he already has 7 homers in August. He hit it too hard.
But Chassin got out of the first unscathed.
1 man left on base. Las Vegas 0.
That's shocking. I thought for sure we would get some runs in, but apparently not.
Starting for Las Vegas.
This could be a bad sign for Brett Myers.
The Blue Jays are now.
Brett Myers thrived on the Phillies
Alex
in
Rios,
the 2000s because they were a team that scored a ton of runs.
High fly into center field.
So he was never the it factor
for a base hit. He throws to second.
For the Phillies, but he was always a guy who you could imagine did well because they were a team that constantly scored 6, 7 a night.
Next at bat, Royce Clayton, the Blue Jays, could make the first score.
However, if he's on a team that's not known for scoring unless the position player's playing,
throws to second. The second base
runner
flies home during this throw. The Blue Jays
starting to look like we're gonna get this might be our first loss.
Has been in top form as a batter this season.
Yeah, Brett Myers doesn't look like he has anything tonight.
Myers retires the batter with a liner to center field.
I am going to make him work 6 innings, unless he's starting to get completely clocked.
Down the first base.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Bag out. Our next batter, Lyle Overbay.
He's set. They just automatically assume what fielder I want to grab the ball.
He let that one go by.
Nah, I'm good.
Count 1-1. Strike. He's behind in the count.
This is the last one.
That's the end of the inning.
All right. So we're into damage control. Early in the game, we're in damage control. That's fine. We have the man, the myth, the legend, the Marcus, the Tims.
He already has 8
also
homers
Russell
in August.
Muscle, who's catching up to Piazza in the home run race that I just made up.
Pitch. They'll tie it up if they get this one.
And Russell tied the game.
And he hits the tying home run.
Against the lefty of all things. Russell Branyan in real life, I don't think he could ever hit lefties.
Circling the bases.
I'll take it.
Next at bat, Lou Ford.
Right, Lou Ford.
Here we go for the first pitch. Fielder. He pulled that first pitch. Line drive to third. One away.
Number 44.
All right.
Here we go. The
Andrew
first
finally
pitch.
has double-digit home runs.
He hit the first pitch once again, right between second base and shortstop. Hit to center
He's
field.
never going to be the big bat threat that anyone might think at first base.
Ryan Schneider.
He's going to be a good. He's going to be a Gold Glove type guy.
This could be a home run.
Oh, Brian Schneider.
There it goes, a home run.
All right, maybe Brett Myers gets a win today.
Our next batter, West. He's set to deliver the first pitch. Wells got that one. 2 away.
Nice catch.
Number 45.
All right, we're going to see if we can get Timmy closer to 100 stolen bases on the year.
He hits the first
No
pitch.
one's done that since.
Line drive up the middle between second and shortstop. Hit to center field.
100 stolen bases on a regular baseball season.
Riding a 3-game hitting streak is now at the plate. He throws over to first to try to keep the runner close.
You piece of shit. You're supposed to let me steal bases.
Tag. Safe. He's set to deliver the first pitch. Pitches out.
Pitch inside. And another stolen base.
He's in there before the tag. Safe at second. That's a stolen base.
Hey, base hit.
Right past second. Clean hit to shallow center. Runner on second goes for home base. Las Vegas extend their lead to 3. He's in there before the tag.
What was the point of that? You saw me running. Why didn't you just toss the ball to second base so I'd have to run back to first? Why would you throw to first when you see me running? Are you a nincompoop? It seems like it.
Ryan Church
you might just be a nincompoop.
Las Vegas could stretch their lead here.
Second baseman?
Out of zone, ball.
Is it Aaron Hill? Wouldn't shock me if it was.
Big swing to right field. This one is ripped.
Churchy.
That one is off the wall.
Yeah, we don't want to bully them. We don't want to bully them.
Before the tag, safe at second.
Unless, of course, it's the man, the myth, the legend.
Marcus Thames has been in top form as a batter this season. He already has 7 homers in August.
Oh.
The runner is tagged out. 4 runs, 6 hit.
Man, he got robbed there. Oh,
the Blue Jays are down by 3
we have the lead again.
Here we go for the first pitch. Strike.
Maybe so long as Brett Myers has
off the head of the bat.
Has a team scoring for him, he can win.
Myers retires the hit.
But he's always been the kind of guy who'll
Next up, Adam Lind pulled inside.
He's a prototypical innings eater.
Between first and second, hit to right field.
Not the kind you build a World Series roster
gets a base hit to right field.
The kind that you need if you want to actually compete.
Count 0-2. swings and
Or at least you
misses.
used to have to, because now baseball just does not care about
Next
innings.
up, Jason Smith. That's a strike.
That's why they don't care about all these.
It's a strike. He's behind in the count.
Oh, you're the second baseman, Mr. Smith. It was Aaron Hill this
Infield
whole
grounder.
time.
Toss to second. No runs, one hit, no errors. Las Vegas are now up to bat. Russell Branyan.
No, like nowadays they don't even care if pitchers get hurt.
He already
like,
has 9 homers in
as
August.
long as you're throwing with maximum effort on every pitch,
One away.
we don't care.
Next up,
You're
Lou
ruining
Ford.
careers
He
and
lines
they
out to the
don't
third
care
baseman his
about
first
it.
time up.
And
Here we go.
by
with the first
they,
pitch.
it's not baseball in particular,
First pitch
it's
is
the
thrown
freaking
for a hit.
stat
Thrown to
dogs
first.
that are polluting the game. They're like, oh, we don't care if you get
Ford
hurt, as
grounds
long
to
as
short
you are
and
doing
is
things
retied.
optimally.
He's set to
Friggin'
deliver the
nerds.
first pitch. There's the first
They're
pitch.
the
and
nerds
it's hit.
I'm ashamed to also be involved. They're the
Smith
nerds
got
that
that
make
one.
me be ashamed to be a
No
nerd.
runs, no hits, no
Pieces
errors.
of shit.
They are leading off in this inning from the top of their batting lineup. Alex Rios got a double in his last at bat.
We gotta just keep the Blue Jays on their toes.
It's a strike.
Can't let any of those big hits get in the way of us again. And I will be honest, those were all big hits. Not a single one of them was one of those tiny little nubbers that somehow lands in between all the fielders.
Next at
That
bat,
this game just loves to give out.
He's set to deliver the first pitch.
But not to me, oddly enough.
There's an outside hit.
See, all these are solid
2 away.
contact, which I can respect the Blue Jays for.
Fires the batter with a liner to right field. Vernon Wells has been in top form as a batter this
I wonder
season.
why they're not doing well. They have an overall a decent roster in this game.
Ground ball going between
Maybe it's their
shortstop and
lack
third.
of pitching outside of their two
There's
big
the
guns.
third out. No runs.
Roy Halladay and
no
A.J.
errors.
Burnett.
At the end of the third inning, the Blue Jays won. Las Vegas.
Two of the many
4.
players they've had over the years that you could
And
argue
we're going into the fourth inning. Ryan Schneider hit a 2-run home run in his last at bat.
All right, Schneider.
He's had 2 RBIs in this game. Hit the first pitch. Thrown to first.
Wow, he only hits home runs that are put in very
Schneider
awkward
grabs to
positions.
second and
Pitched
is
to him in
retired.
very awkward positions.
Next up,
I've
West.
noticed.
He flied out to center
It's never
field
the
his
ones
first
like right
time
down
up.
the middle
Here
of
we
the
go
plate.
with
It's
the
like,
first
nah, I'm
pitch.
not going to hit a home run. I'm just going to fly out there.
He got it.
Number 45.
Which I don't mind. I just, would
He's
prefer.
set to deliver the first pitch. It's a strike.
Ooh.
Count 0-1.
Rudeness. Rudeness.
Going to center field.
Oh, no, that's
He got
hanging.
it. That's
I was
the
about to
final
say,
out.
maybe that'll
No
duck
runs.
in, but no.
No
all
hits,
of mine's
no
hang.
errors.
Theirs
We
just
enter
go,
the bottom of the fourth inning. We are now facing the number 4, 5, and 6 batters. Tony Gloss.
Those
currently
numbers
leads
are
the home run
disgusting.
ranking. He
39
grounded first
home runs
last
I
time.
get.
Strike.
But why is your batting average $190? That is disgusting. And why are you giving me the right fielder to control game?
Goes after it, but comes up empty. Strike 3. That's some nice pitching from Myers. Next at bat, Lyle Overbay. Strike.
I hate when they just do the wrong
Line drive up the middle between second and shortstop. Hit to
I
center
hate
field.
when they give me the wrong player. just for
Overbay
no
gets a
reason.
base hit to center field. Our next batter, Greg Zahn. He popped up to third his first time up.
Your ERA keeps
Fly to shallow right field.
fading, which is good. No, you don't. Churchy.
Adam
One
Lynn
thing you
got a
can't
single
do
in
is
his
throw
last
runners
at-bat.
out.
He's set to deliver the first pitch.
All right, let's see. If I can get 6 innings out of Myers, I'll be happy. But I am going to try to get 7.
That's
Oh,
the end of the
yeah.
inning.
Nice try.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base.
If I can get some more runs
the
on
end
the
of the
board,
fourth
then
inning,
maybe
the
we'll be able to. But apparently, my team just does not want to
Number 2,
score
3,
today.
and 4 batters are due up this inning. Enox has had a double already in this game.
Sometimes
Here we go
that
with
does
the first
happen,
pitch.
though. Like, sometimes the game just opts to decide, yeah, no.
It's
You're
a
hitting
hit.
the ball
It
to
comes off
every
the wall.
position player.
He
no
throws to
matter
second.
what.
Enox has back-to-back doubles. Ryan Church
All right,
got a
Churchy.
double in his last at-bat. Las Vegas could stretch their lead here. He cashes in on the first
the
pitch.
middle,
Right past
base
second,
hit.
to center field. He throws to the cutoff man.
All right.
Church gets a base hit to
All
center
right,
field.
Marcus.
Marcus 10
Here's your
has been in
chance.
top form as a batter
Do
this
some
season.
real
He
damage.
already has 7
Or
homers in
you could
August.
throw a wild pitch and we score.
Las
That
Vegas
works, too.
extend their lead to 4. The batter advances to second. Uh-oh, a hit by pitch.
And you hit him.
Gotta hurt. Russell Branyan has had a base
All right,
hit
Russell's
already
got
in this
muscle.
game. He already has 9 homers in August. Las
Oh,
Vegas
that's a double
could
play
stretch
ball.
their lead here. 2 away.
All right.
Lou Ford has a chance to increase their lead.
Here's your chance.
Here we go, the first pitch. He smacks the first
Blue!
pitch. There's a hit. Las Vegas extend their lead to 5. The batter stops at second base.
Actually, I think I should have Scott Spezio play left field.
He hit the first pitch once again.
Game.
He settles under it. That's the final out.
We'll just have to wait and see who starts.
No errors. One man left on base.
We're playing.
We're playing
Baltimore next.
The Blue Jays won.
I believe we're playing Baltimore next.
The Blue Jays are trailing by 5 runs. Leading off will be the DH, Frank Thomas.
They face Eric Bedard, the guy that could have been our ace going down the stretch, but the game decided, no, you can't get him. You have to get Jason Vargas instead.
Got that one. One away.
Which is fine, because Jason Vargas has pitched very well for us.
Next up, Jason Smith. Throwing to first. Out. Smith is retired on a
we can get his ERA below 5.
Has had a double already in this game. Hit the first pitch.
Oh, no. Yeah, that ain't helping.
It's a hit.
God damn it, Rios. Oddly enough, one of my favorite baseball players.
Rios gets his second double of the day.
For me, he always played the game the right way.
In this game. Throwing to first.
Nice speed power combination. Play all outfield positions.
One man left on base.
He's one of my favorites.
At the end of the 5th inning, the Blue Jays won.
If I didn't already have Ryan Church, I probably would have went for him.
There's a timeout on the field. The Blue Jays are putting in a new pitcher.
Scott Downs
is the second pitcher for the team to take him out in this game.
Will he throw an awkward pitch to Schneider that he can hit into the upper deck?
First pitch is stroked for a hit.
Well, that was the right spot, but I don't think I got enough contact on it.
Next at bat, West. Here we go for the first pitch. He belts one off the first pitch. Right between second base and shortstop. Hit to center field. West gets a base hit to center field.
All right, Timmy, another opportunity for you.
Here we go for the first pitch. He belts one off the first pitch. The first base runner is off the base. Enoch's got a double in his last at-bat.
All right, 2 doubles for our center fielder. Can we get a third?
Deliver the first pitch. He takes a big cut.
I got fooled on that one. Good job, Mr. Downs.
Ground ball straight to shortstop. Throwing to first.
And yes, don't ask before you ask. I tried to get him as well.
One hit, no
it was not happening.
Left on base.
Sometimes the game just likes to hold on to certain players.
Trailing by 5
no matter how much you're willing to pay.
Has been in top form as a batter this season. Goes past shortstop. Hit to
left
field.
Oh no, weird story, but it wasn't in this game. It was in the 08
base hit to left field. The
Blue Jays
Russell's hurt. Batter on base. Branyan is receiving treatment right now. Too bad.
That could be a problem for us. That could be a pretty big problem for us. He is a huge piece of our lineup. Like a big piece. If we lose him for a significant amount of time,
here we go for the first pitch.
We could be in trouble. I've never even seen a player get hurt like that. But I guess it was bound to happen at some point.
All right, it's a homer.
And that's gone. So much for getting his ERA lower. You gave up a home run to a guy hitting a $190, dude. Come on.
Lyle Overbank got a single in his last at bat.
Well, you're still pitching.
Here we go for the first pitch. He hits the first
pitch. I still want my 6 innings from you, Mr. Myers.
Enoch's caught that one. One away. Myers
retires the hitter. If we lose Russell Branyan for a while, we're in trouble.
He belts one off the first pitch. Line drive up the middle between second and
I think Scott Spezio could handle things, but
Zahn gets a base hit to
not
field.
Russell Branyan.
Next batter, Adam Lind.
Russell Branyan is that lefty power hitter our team
ground ball right back to the pitcher. How about first? Close call, but he's safe. Next at bat, Frank Thomas.
All right.
He's set to deliver the first pitch. Strike.
Let's just keep
another
the Blue
infield
Jays
grounder.
down
first.
here. Okay, we
That's
should be
the
good
end of the
to go.
inning. 2
Wow,
runs,
that
3
sucks.
hits, no errors, 1 man left.
Wow, if we lose Branyan
and the game
for a while,
heads into the 7th inning.
Like,
Ryan Church got a single.
we could legitimately be done.
Here we go for the first pitch.
That would mean Ryan Church would have to go from being a meme to actually being like a big part of our lineup.
He's in there before the tag, safe at second.
Because most of our best hitters are right-handed.
Marcus Thames has been in top form as a batter this season. He already has 7 homers in August. It's a strike.
All right, let's see. He's 0 for 2, and he got on base by a hit by pitch.
It's going into left field.
There you go.
There's no doubt about it. There it goes.
The man, the myth, the legend, the Marcus, the Tim. In spot starts for us has been an absolute monster.
After circling the bases.
I think when we got him, he had 7 home runs, and now he has 12 home
He went
runs.
into this game in the
He has
6th
12
inning.
home runs
Here
for
we go
us.
for the first pitch.
That's
There's the
dedication.
first pitch,
I'll
and
say
it's
that.
hit. He's in position. He caught it. 1 away. Lou Ford
Meanwhile,
got a double in
Spezio's
his last
just like
at-bat.
cruising along.
He's set to deliver the first pitch.
No power, but he's
He belts
definitely
one
still
off the
getting
first pitch.
hits. Because his batting average is up
Lind
since we
is
got
going
him.
after it. The batter stops at second base.
All right, Andrew.
Here we go, the first pitch. He hit the first pitch once again. Toss to second, thrown to third. Out.
Oh, darn it. I thought we had him there.
Our
Oh,
next
well.
batter, Ryan Schneider.
Ryan Schneider.
Here we go for the first pitch. He hit the first pitch once again. There's the
Bad
third
spot.
out.
Bad spot
Three
for me.
hits, no errors, 1 man.
All right. Do I want to go to the
Blue Jays are
bullpen
leading
for
off in
this?
this inning with the last batter in their lineup.
I kind of
Here we
do,
go
but
for
I
the
think
first
I'm going to let
pitch.
Myers throw one more
Pulled
inning.
inside.
We'll see if I come to
Wicked shot
regret that
straight into
decision
the
in the
stands.
future.
Foul ball. 1 away. Myers retires the hitter on a pop-up to second. Here we go, the first pitch. It's a strike. Count 0-1.
Rios has been like teeing off on
It's a
me
strike.
this whole
He's
game.
behind
That's
in
the
the
part
count.
that I'm like a little worried about.
Off the head of the bat.
All right, there
Thrown
you
to
go.
first.
Infield
That's it
hit.
for an infield
Okay.
base hit. Rios hits back-to-back base hits. Next at bat, Royce Clayton.
All right, he is a stolen base threat, so let's
He got it.
keep our defense
Myers
in good,
retires the
in
batter
good
with a liner
sports
to
right
second.
now.
Vernon Wells got a single in his last at bat.
5.18 ERA. Oh God. Oh God.
Clean hit,
No,
shallow
you
center.
don't. No, you don't.
Wells gets a base hit to center field.
Okay, maybe
Tony
you do.
Gloss. It's a strike.
They're a 3-run homer away from
He
tying.
pulled that one
from being,
well.
not tying.
It's a
from
wicked shot
making this
straight
game a
into
lot
the stands.
closer than it
Foul
needs
ball.
to be.
Pulled inside.
Oh my God!
Foul ball.
Stop hitting it to places I'm not, you
Count
bitch.
1 and 2.
I hate Troy Gloss.
That's the end of the
There
inning.
you go. Actually, I love Troy Gloss. I just hate him in this particular instance. There we go.
No runs, 2 hits,
All right,
no errors.
7
2
good
men left
innings
on
from
base.
Brett
At the end
Myers.
of the
I think that's good enough.
Las Vegas are leading off in this inning with the last batter in their lineup. Here we go, the first pitch.
And I'm
He hits the
scared
first
that we
pitch.
might lose Russell
Foul
for a
ball.
while. The injuries in this game are like very weird.
Infield
You
grounder.
have like a decent
Thrown to
chance for a
first.
player to get injured,
Out.
but then there's
One
also a
away.
decent chance that they just like
West
rub
is
dirt on it the
retired
next
on
day
an
and they're
infield
fine.
grounder.
But like,
Here we go for the first pitch.
you don't know, and that's the part
First
that's
pitch goes to
scary.
the opposite field. He throws to the cutoff man. Enox has had a double already in this game.
Oh, you know what
Here we
Timmy's
go,
doing.
the first pitch. That's
There
a
he
strike.
goes.
He put that first pitch right in there. That's a stolen base.
And there you go again.
That's a strike. He's behind in the count. He beats the tag. Safe at third. That's a stolen base.
Oh,
Strikeout.
darn it.
Catcher throws to pick off the runner.
And way to go,
Home
dummy.
safe. Las Vegas extend their lead to 6.
Ryan Church.
That was
He's
all
set to
you.
deliver the
Timmy
first pitch.
ran his way around the
He pulled
bases.
that first pitch.
Ooh,
This
Church
one
almost had a
lands in the
10th home run
stands.
there.
Foul.
A little too early there, buddy. A little too early.
Dribbler off the bat. Thrown to first. Out. There's the third out. 1 run, 1 hit, no error. The Blue Jays are now up to bat.
All right, now we go to the bullpen. We have a 6-run lead, so we could pretty much throw whoever I want out there. Let's throw my boy McKay out there. Get him some reps.
There's a timeout on the field. Las Vegas are putting in a new pitcher. McBride is the second pitcher for the team to take them out in this game.
I don't remember if he's in the next Power Pros game. The next Power Pros
Here we
game
go
left
for the
out a
first
lot
pitch.
of random players.
First pitch is stroked for a hit. Church got that one. 1 away.
Even
McBride
guys who would have like
retires the hitter
decent
on a pop-up
careers
to right
after
field.
the
Greg Zahn got a single in his last at bat. Line drive to shortstop.
Like hell, just leaving out
McBride
Bartolo
retires the batter with a
Colon.
liner to short. Adam Lind has had a base hit
I
already.
guess they
in
just
this
like
game.
had like a
Strike.
certain amount of
He
players.
put that first pitch
things
right
they
in
could
there.
Put in.
It's a
But then they
strike.
like filled so many rosters with like garbage players.
Lind
Which
strikes
it's just
out.
it's so weird the way they changed the rosters up in 08. But we'll
No
talk about
runs,
that when we get
no
to
hits,
08.
no
We're not
errors.
there yet.
At
In
the
fact,
end of
we're
the
probably
eighth
not going to be
inning,
there
the
for
Blue
a
Jays
while.
3, Las Vegas
Looking
9.
at the amount of episodes I have, this is going to be a
And now
very
we are
long
here
LP.
in the ninth inning. Marcus Thames hit a 2-run home run in his last at-bat.
All right, Marcus.
He already has 8 homers in August. It's going,
Make that 9
going.
home runs in August, Mr. Merluzzi.
There it goes, a home run. Thames hits his second home run in a row. 10-3. Las Vegas extend their lead to
He is
7.
heating
And
up.
he touches home plate after circling the bases.
Actually, he's not
Scott
just heating up.
Spezio
At this point, he
now
is
at the
en
plate. He
fuego.
went into this game in the 6th inning. Here we go for the first pitch.
Oh! Nope, not enough.
There's a hit.
Maybe Spezio wants to join him, but apparently not.
He's in there before the tag. Safe at second. Lou Ford has had
All right,
a base
Lou.
hit already in
Come
this
on,
game.
Lou.
Here we go for the first
Lou,
pitch.
Lou,
Hit the
I got
first
some
pitch.
apples. Lou,
Line drive up the
you
middle
want
between
some
second and
too?
shortstop. Hit
The
to center
butter
field.
some.
Ford
Oh,
gets
God.
a base
Does that
hit to
mean
center
now
field.
that I'm doing
Ford
the
has
Throwback
3 base
Thursdays,
hits
does that
in a
mean I
row
have to do the
now.
stick and truth
boy,
again?
that one's going deep.
That would
He
be
got
funny
it.
if I
Runner
had
on
to.
third, tags and comes home. Thrown to third.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll
Brian
see how the
Schneider
years
has
go.
had a base hit already.
Still
in
got
this
a lot of
game.
games.
Here we go for the first pitch. He hits the first pitch.
I think that is it. Is it?
Goes back.
Oh,
He throws to
warning
the cutoff
track.
man.
Oh,
Runner
that
on third,
sucks.
tags and comes home.
Making him sack run there, that would be boring.
Now betting is rookie
We're not
player
gonna
West.
really.
Here we go, the first pitch. He belts one off the first pitch. The runner is tagged out. 1 run, 3 hits, no. The Blue Jays are now up to bat. Leading off will be
Bottom
the
of the
DH,
lineup,
Frank
McBride.
Thomas.
I think
Here we
he'll
go
just
for
throw
the
one
first
more
pitch.
inning.
That's a strike.
And we'll call it a day.
He takes a big cut. He's behind in the count.
That would mean we have
strikes out.
4 more
Now in the
regular
batter's box,
season games.
Jason
After this, we have 3 more
There's a
regular season.
timeout on the field. The Blue Jays are putting
We're not
in
going
a
to play
new
the
hitter.
last game. of the
Now in the
season.
batter's box,
That's
Vance
kind of
Wilson.
redundant at that point.
That's a strike.
But we are going to leave
He's
a lot
behind in
of
the
this
count.
season's fate up to chance for the most part.
Goes
Oh,
past
darn it.
shortstop, hit to center field.
All right, so
He
there's
throws to
no way
second.
I'm letting that ball go to the wall. All right.
Here we go for the first pitch. That's a strike. That ball is pulled
Oh
sharply.
my God, he
Foul
almost
ball
got
just
that.
wide of the left field foul ball. Going to the opposite field. Line drive.
Why
Second,
do you
clean
always
shallow
hit
right.
it just out of range? You piece of
Royce
shit.
Clayton has had 1 RBI so far in this
Right, I
game.
gotta take you out here. Let's go with Peralta's tired, so we'll just go with League here.
There's a timeout.
I was gonna say
Las
Peralta,
Vegas
but
putting in
yeah,
a
we'll
new
throw
pitcher.
League out against this.
Is the third pitcher for the team to take
Oh,
the mound in this game.
Aguilar.
There's a timeout on the field. The Blue Jays are
I was
putting in a
wondering
new
where
hitter.
we traded him
Pinch hitting,
to.
Aguilar. The runners go back to their bases.
Toronto. Nice. And we flipped him
Here
to
we
get.
go for
And
the
we
first
flipped
pitch.
Reed
Strike.
Johnson to get the man, the myth, and the legend.
Ground ball going to the shortstop's left-hand side.
There you go.
Out, and that wraps it
They
up.
tried to put up a fight, but we were just too much for them. I wonder if that's going to count as a save, because this game's very weird when it comes to counting stuff as saves.
The winning pitch.
So Schneider got the homer that gave us the lead, and it did not count as a save. Okay. So 9 wins for Brett Myers, even though he probably doesn't deserve them. 2 home runs for Timms, 1 for Branyan, 1 for Schneider, and now we have to cross our fingers and hope. Yep, he's hurt. Oh, shit. This could be a problem. This could be a pretty big problem. Yeah, this could be a pretty major problem. How long is he going to be out? We've clinched a winning record for the year. That's good. Doctors have announced the exam results for Branyan. It's Achilles tendon pains. An injury like that will take 21 days. Oh, wow. He's going to miss a lot of time. Oh, God. Okay, well, the good news is we still have some infield pieces we can build around. I am going to bring up... I'm going to bring Bailey back up. I was thinking of bringing Joe up, but honestly, I think we're just going to let Scott Spezio take over third base for the remainder of... probably the remainder of the season. I know we have a lot of games left, but that puts us at... he won't be ready until... let's see. 21 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He probably won't be ready until the game we clinch our division. Assuming we do that, so... Yikes, that's not good. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Edman64. Join me next time when we take on the Baltimore Orioles at home for one of the games. I haven't decided which one yet. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.